Hi, this is Bobby Thompson, and I'm standing in front of a cross, which is standing in front of Tabernacle Baptist Church in Vidalia, Georgia. This cross is unoccupied right now, but in just a few days, it will be by someone who will be simulating the crucifixion. Fortunately for them and for all of us, it won't be real, but even with no one up there, it's easy for those who know the story of the crucifixion or the practice of crucifixion to imagine what it looked like. The person up there is gasping for breath, is bleeding from the hands and from their feet. What's not so easy to imagine is what goes on inside a mother's womb. You see, this was designed to be an instrument of death, but a woman's womb was designed for the development of life. Yet, in modern America, we have, although we think we would never crucify anybody, it's cruel and unusual punishment. Nobody deserves that. Yet, we reject this as a form of punishment, but we invade a woman's womb to destroy life, to bring death, so that a place that was designed and meant for the development of life becomes a place of death. Guys, I don't know what your feeling might be about abortion. I know it's a bad word. I know it's a controversial subject. But modern science, modern medicine has shown us, apart from religion, apart from morality, just looking purely at what's going on in the womb, that abortion is murder. Why don't you walk back here with me to the playground, and let's just take a look at what is not because of what we have done since Roe versus Wade. This playground is quiet right now. There's nobody here. It's school hours, and we're not doing anything at church but praying and preparing. But oftentimes, this playground rings with the sound of children playing. Squeals and screams and laughs and shouts. Maybe even a few tears get shed out here if one stumbles too hard. But, you know, it's quiet right now. I want you to ponder with me for just a moment how many silent playgrounds are not filled, not lived in, not loved, not shared, because we have ended the lives of 60 million American children. Since 1973, 60 million, give or take just a few, legal abortions have been performed in this country. Look at it. Multiply it times 1,000, 10,000, 1,000,000 silent playgrounds. How many is too many? When will we see children, even as they are being developed in the womb, as assets and not liability, as people and not problems? I once heard someone pose the question regarding the Holocaust as to how you could kill 6 million Jews. How could you get them to get on trains willingly and ride to Auschwitz or some of these other venues that were designed for death? And the answer comes back resoundingly. You tell them a lie. You tell them we're getting you out of harm's way. And you tell them a direct and a deliberate lie so that you can in turn kill them. Well, how do you kill 60 million Americans? Well, you lie to their mother, you lie to their father, you lie to anyone who'll hear it, and you say it's not a person, it's a problem. It's a mass of tissue, it's not human. Modern science, with the ability to see what we can see and know what we know about the development of life in the womb, tells us It's a person. It's a human being. It's a life. But somewhere between 6 and 9 weeks, you can hear the heartbeat. And through sonograms and other instruments, you can look, you can see that it's a person. Romans says that people choose sometimes, even though they know the truth about God, they choose to believe and embrace a lie. Listen, once upon a time, when I was a young man, they could lie about it, and maybe they really didn't know the truth, and we didn't know the truth. But you can't lie about it anymore. Modern medicine tells us a different story. Never mind the morality, never mind the religion. Both of them are extremely important. But the fact is, it's a person, not a problem. And it's time to admit the lie and face the truth. And the truth is, God makes every person, and He starts with them in the womb. They may wind up on the playground, or they may wind up on a cross, but they're people. There's a movie out right now. It's controversial. It's tough to watch. And as the lady whose life the movie depicts said, once you see it, you can't unsee it. I watched it yesterday, and I challenge you. I ask you, I plead with you, if you just don't know, I know a lot of you have already made up your mind about abortion. Praise God for that. Stand up for what you know to be the truth. But for anyone who is trying to decide, who needs some courage, who needs some understanding, go see Unplanned. And then don't believe the lies. Believe your eyes. And may God bless you, and may God bless this nation.